All right, everyone, so this morning I was driving and I was just thinking about coming up with some video ideas. And it was like a light bulb moment. I was like, Chan, what? I didn't know where the voice came from. Why don't you make a video of your favorite homes that you toured in 2021? And I was like, man, that is a wonderful idea, except it's already 2022. So I rushed home, got in my, spot where I could do some serious thinking. I went through every home that I toured this year, and I picked out the top 7. Well, there's a bonus too. I was like, the idea was the top 5. There's just no way I could possibly pick 5. I mean, I just couldn't do it. And it's your first time seeing the channel. I travel all over the nation, toured all types of different homes at this point. So you're gonna definitely wanna subscribe, hit the notification bell if you enjoy this type of content. I always ask if you will drop us a like, because it really helps the videos out. And if you would take the time to do that, I would really appreciate it. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go through my favorite homes of this year, or 2021, and then we will look at just a short snippet of that actual tour that I did, and then also in the description below is the valuable stuff. I'll have it all wrote out, and I'll have all of them listed with each link to each one, so you can watch that full tour of that home if you would like. Y'all keep that in mind. But let's not mess around, let's get right into it. So we're gonna start out with lucky number 7. What I'm gonna do is have the thumbnail of that video come up that way. Maybe if you're going back through the catalog, you can also recognize it from the thumbnail. But number 7, here she is. The Grand Manor 6013. This home was built by Kit Custom Home Builders. This home was in Napa, Idaho, which is close to Boise, Idaho. And I gotta say, just a couple things why I love this home, and then we'll check out a part of the tour. Number 1, I love it because it's a triple wide. It's very, very big, okay? I mean, lots of square footage. It's basically one of those, it's like 3 single wide sections put together. Huge home. Also, another one of my favorite things about this home is how when you walk in, you've got this big, it just opens up. I mean, the kitchen and everything. Just check this out. Okay, I'm trying to come up with words how to describe this home, and I'm drawing a blank right now. Y'all, this thing is so crazy. Like, I have huge hopes for this video on the channel. I think this is gonna be one of the ones that y'all absolutely love. Let's quickly talk about the exterior. We're gonna head in. We got so much to see. Don't know how to walk in this house and not just be like, just show you everything. All right, y'all ready for a shot of that kitchen? Just a quick little pan in there. Ooh. With this being 3 halves, this home is just matte. Like, this area right in here, the square footage is just crazy. The only thing that I'm not seeing is a pantry. That would be really nice to see in this home, but other than that, I mean, you can't have everything. Let's just look at one more. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Are you serious with me right now? Who goes there? All right, so there's number 7. Well, what comes, it'll be before 7, but after number 6 is what we've got next. Now, I try to be really unique picking these out because there was a lot of homes, like, let's just be honest, I don't really tour a home that I just don't really like. I mean, and there's always aspects of every home that I like. But when I went to picking out this list, I wanted to pick out top ones based on, ones obviously that I really love, and then also ones that I believe that are just very top-notch, that really make a lot of sense for people to purchase and all that kind of stuff. And that's what brought me to number 6. Number 6, would you come on up, please? This home is manufactured by Winston Home Builders. It is called the Upshaw, is the model. This is probably going to be my favorite home, like when it comes to manufactured homes in the lower price range, but really nice finished sheetrock. One of the best floor plans that I've ever been able to tour. I've actually just toured a home in West Virginia that has pretty much a lot of the same features if y'all seen that tour. But I just love And now that I think about it, it's a lot like the Grand Manor kind of in a way, but the Grand Manor was a triple wide, so should have maybe thought that one out a little more. But anyways, I'm sticking with it. Number 6, here it is. Let's look into a little snippet of this tour. Also keep in mind the link to the full tour will be in the description below. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got us right here, a brand new home that I have to say, no joke. I mean, I've toured over 300 homes, so this is a bold statement, but this is one of my favorite floor plans of a manufactured home I've ever toured. Let's get right into it right now. And the kitchen and dining area is really, really popping too, but I'm gonna show you this first. Getting way ahead of myself here. Gotta show you the electric fireplace. Look at all that light that's coming in. I absolutely love the closet on this house. Let's check it out. It wraps around in such a unique way. Well, this one's a little different than what I remember of the other one of the other model that I've seen like this. Okay, so I had to throw in a bonus, and it was just because I couldn't narrow it down. But I thought if I'm gonna do a bonus, I want it to be one of my favorite site-built Saturdays. You know, the site builds are something we just really started putting into play this year, but I'm hoping for a lot more in 2022. But since we only did a few, I wanted this to be the bonus video. But this right here is, it's a mansion, or what I consider a mansion. It's a crazy nice home. Actually, I'm gonna roll the full intro for y'all so you can see just all the beautiful features. Let's get into that. So now we're down to my 5th favorite home of 2021. And I wanted to put this into the mix because I know most of the ones that we're going through are like really big homes, you know, triple wides or site builds, or, you know, just, I mean, who don't love a really big home? That doesn't mean you want it because you'd have to clean it every day, but I'm just saying far as like looking at them and stuff. But I wanted to put in a little bit of a smaller home. I decided to put one single wide in. And to me, this was just definitely the nicest single wide I believe I've toured all year. A beautiful layout, a lot of high-end features. And that would be the Opal by Oak Creek Homes. I toured this home in Granbury, Texas, kind of close to Fort Worth there. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Check out some of this tour. Where are my single wide fans at, y'all? This is about to be wild. This is a super high-end, super sweet single wide that we're finna tour right here. I mean, look, you got the Hardy here on the front. So as soon as you walk in, you got this beautiful living room. We got vaulted ceilings already that I'm seeing in this one. Show you a shot of the flooring. But as we come into the kitchen, what I love about this house, just by already touring it and can tell, is it's gonna be high quality. I mean, you got the shiplap, you've got really nice cabinets, wood cabinets. You could just tell by the quality already. You got full sheetrock. As we come into the, wow, look at the size of these sinks. Okay, it's starting to get juicy now. We're down to the number 4 pick for the year. And the reason I decided to pick this home was because This would be like a home I could see myself living in. I just loved it. As soon as you walk in, it has the coolest exterior on a modular home that I've seen probably ever up until this point. And that would be this home right here, manufactured by Deer Valley. Now, my favorite thing about the model I'm about to show you is the fact that Pratt Homes basically customized their own version of this model. And man, they went quartz on the countertops. It's just a lot of really nice stuff that they added into this one. And then with that front porch stuff, which I already loved, this made number 4. Let's check out a little bit of it. First off, I gotta say, I know if you follow the channel close, you've seen the house sitting on 40 acres and you're thinking, this is that same house. It's not. Let me tell you, it is a Deer Valley. Technically, it is the same model name, but this one is totally custom. And if you watch that video, I told you how much I love that front entrance, which this one does have. But the inside, I promise you, you need to stick around. I promise you, it's nothing like the other one that I showed you guys. And then, so as soon as you walk in here, you walk into the living room. Now look at this kitchen. I don't know if it's the countertops, if it's the width or the length, or it's just all of that, but this island just pops to me. It's just like, it is great. That is, maybe you've seen fridges this big. You have your closet, okay? And then I think you need to put you up a big mirror in here. And this is like, you pick out your clothes, and then the next step is to see what you look like in those clothes in this room. And then if you feel comfortable exposing yourself out into the real world in that outfit, then you come from there, which complements this tile shower. All right, lucky number 3, who are you? Well, it's another farmhouse. I'm starting to think maybe I'm really into the farmhouses, the farmhouse look. Okay, this is actually one that I just recently did in West Virginia, but it was another one. As soon as I walked in, I loved everything about it. It's a 2-story modular. It is called the Modern Farmhouse that I did there in Morgantown, West Virginia at Middletown Homes. I love everything about this house, but another thing that I really love and reason why it made the number 3 was the fact of just this prefab process that takes place with a home like this, how they come in with the crane, they set everything up. This is basically a site-built home built in a factory, and I think that is, which I know it's already happening, but I think that is only going to continue to grow and boom and be something in the next 10 years that will be on a totally different level. I'm fully supportive of it. I love it. And so that's why it made number 3. Now let's look just a quick shot of the tour that I did. Also keep in mind the full tours, links will be in the description below. OMG, y'all, this house right here is taking it to the next level. This is a brand new modular home that has a second level, as you can tell. And I'm talking about just, it's that modern farmhouse dream home right here. Like, I just walked through it for the very first time before starting to record this video, and I've got to say, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I cannot wait for y'all to see this one. Right, here we go. Y'all be sure to drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about the home. And a like. Some of those windows that I know you had seen in the drone shots. Okay, so what's this? Ooh, it's an electric fireplace. Oh boy. What all we got working down here? Look at these countertops. What in the world? Life is short. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. You said what? Okay. Y'all ain't gonna believe what's behind me. Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. What in the world is going on in here? Okay. So here's that side door. that I showed y'all on the exterior. You have some cabinets in here. Have this area down here. I know there's some sun coming in, but yeah, there we go. And you have a half bath right here. So we are down to number 2. This is getting really good. Oh man. And I gotta say, it just took me so long to come up with exactly like 2 and 1 and really all of them, but it's like there was so many things I liked about both of these, but there's a reason why number 1 is better than 2, and in my opinion, I'll get to that. But here is number 2. You're gonna be seeing come up. This is a home manufactured by Franklin. The model name is the Woodland on this home. And I actually toured this home at their plant in Russellville, Alabama. And to me, this manufactured home kills it. It's got an 8-foot front door. There's just a lot of things inside this home. I believe it has 9-foot ceilings. The trim and everything is just next level. It's like you can tell they go above and beyond, and they like make the top of the line manufactured home. It's just like they don't cut any corners, and that's why this home made number 2. And then also the layout of this model, the kitchen, the tile shower. I mean, how you pass through, like, it's crazy. You got to watch the full tour. Link will be in the description. But for now, let me show you just a little snippet of when I toured this home. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This home right here is extra, extra special. I'm talking brand new model. Like, this is, as far as I know, it's the first time it's ever been video to put on YouTube, okay? I'm just making that bold claim. I don't know that 100%, but I'm like 99.876% sure. We got a lot to see, so I'm gonna be rather brief out here on the exterior shot, but I do wanna show you a few things. And we appreciate it so much as if you hit that like button for us. That helps these videos perform like you wouldn't know. So if you would do that, I would really, really appreciate it. Look, I've never seen a door this big, a mobile home. Like, take all that in, would you? As soon as you walk in, we've got these stone columns right here around your beautiful setup right here for like your flat screen TV or whatever you want to do there. You have a few options. I feel like some of y'all done jumped up, running around the house. Man, that's views right there. That's just like, you know, people put up them pictures and they're like, it's like something nice and they're like hashtag views. This right here, hashtag views. I'm just gonna be quiet for a minute. Y'all just need to take this in. Now we're down to the number 1 pick. Oh boy. Okay. Let me just say, before I tell you the number 1 pick, that this is totally just my opinions. I'd love for y'all to leave some comments. Let me know what was maybe some of your favorite ones that you've seen this year. And it's going to be crazy because I got a totally bunch of new stuff to do in 2022. So maybe we'll do this again at the end of 2022 as well. But this had to be the number 1 home of the year for me. And I also think it's probably a lot of y'all's because it was one of the top performing videos of the year for me. And that typically means that people just really like the home. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the number 1 pick, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit of reason why it's number 1, and then I'll show you a quick snippet of the tour. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Anais, manufactured by Deer Valley. This is a triple wide that I think is close to 3,000 square foot. It's been a while since I toured it. However, I'll never forget it. You know, I tried to pinpoint before I started recording what was my favorite things about it. But it's just the whole home itself is what I love. I love from when you walk in the door to when you walk out the back door, you know, or the side door. There's a bunch of ways to get into this home. I love how it's another one of those where it's 3 sections and each one's like a single wide. So it's like 3 single wides put together. I mean, it's wild. And if you have not seen the tour, you definitely need to go watch the full tour. Right here, I'll show you just a little snippet of the tour, and then we'll come back and wrap things up. All right, you guys, I have been getting so many requests, so many people talking about this house right here. And well, I just went in it for the very first time, and yes, I totally see why now. This thing is crazy. This home right here, I'm telling y'all, if there's one that you want to stick around and see the interior of, this is definitely it. Shows you just exactly what it'd be like if you had you a nice warm cup of coffee and you had you about, let's say, 20 acres, maybe some cows grazing. Maybe you're into chickens, I don't know. Looks very, very nice. Well, the first thing that I have to talk about and notice here is just the size of this living room. It covers the whole home all the way down through there. Lots of room, but yeah. So we come over into the dining. Let's start with the dining area and then we'll flow into that kitchen. Look at that. Wonderful looking. Check this out. There it is. It's because they have horses in here. I mean, that's what does it for me. Look at it, he's still sitting out there drinking that coffee. Let's open these doors up. Okay, so I hope everyone has enjoyed this video. Y'all be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about those top homes I provided. Also, don't forget the full YouTube link to each one of those tours is in the description below. So I would really like it if you would watch, the full tour if you wanted to, so you can see just how beautiful these homes are. But I'm gonna head on out of here. I know this is kind of different from what I typically do, but don't worry, I have more home tours coming out the rest of this week. So y'all stay tuned to the channel, and maybe share this video with somebody if you will. That'll help us out a lot. And if you have not subscribed, I'm gonna ask you to do that once again. Come on. I hope all of you have a blessed one. Y'all stay safe, and I will see you on the next video.